Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. So, I actually wanted to bring up something that I talked about during a recent Inkbound video, and I'm pretty confident that most of the folks who normally respond to my intros haven't watched that, maybe. The video's been doing fine, but I don't think that they're nearly as popular for me as the Monster Train stuff. Regardless, basically, I wanted to bring up another game I was considering revisiting, actually, Wildermyth. So, two things happened in Wildermyth that are very interesting. One, a DLC came out. It's purely cosmetic, but the art in that game is gorgeous, and I'd really love to experience the game with some sick new art. I think that sounds awesome. That's not really the big draw, though I am interested in kind of reviewing it at least. But the big draw is that there was actually a free DLC for a sixth campaign that I never played. And the thing that's been keeping me from going back to it actually has been there've been so many balance patches that I just haven't followed up with, and I think a lot of my builds have kind of fallen by the wayside and are no longer very optimal. So I'm kind of in this weird spot. It takes a lot of time in Wildermyth to build up your heroes. They take effort and multiple games in order to optimize. It's a lot of time, honestly. I've got at least 250 hours in the game, most of that just building up a crew. So, I don't know. No matter what I do, if I do decide to go back to it, I think I'll have to play a few procedural runs first to see how it has changed and what my thoughts are first. Also, to kind of acclimate myself to it. And then once I've successfully done that, then I can consider, recording something actually. The interesting thing about those videos, though, and kind of one of the things that's always been strange to me on my channel has been those videos performed very poorly when I first put them out, but have over time performed amongst the best of all of my videos ever. And I think it's actually just because there's not a lot of content creators for Wildermyth. So I think when people look it up, they find me and watch that stuff. Those numbers have just kind of crept up over time. They have much better longevity than most Monster Train videos, which is kind of crazy. But also, it doesn't surprise me because I have so many Monster Train videos that if you're gonna Google search or look up Monster Train, you're gonna find one of them, but maybe not all of them. So I don't know. The one cool thing about the Monster Train stuff, though, however, is that some people, if I'm recording and putting up other games, will just go and watch my old videos that they haven't gotten to yet because there are so many, which is kind of fun. I noticed that when I put up like Inkbound, for instance, or Wild Frost, they were I was getting a lot of comments on old videos, and I was like, yeah, I get it, right? You're like, oh, dang, I wanted a new Monster Train video. I'll just go watch one of the backlog. So I'm glad it's all there, but it is kind of funny. All right, what the heck are we doing today? All right, we're playing this champion. So our previous run was with Sentient. Right. So our previous run was a very informative one. I actually really like it. It brought us up to 201 wins in the series, but what makes it useful for me as a lesson teaching tool for you all is that it emphasizes something that I do a lot but don't talk about a lot, which is taking multi-strike when I see it. This oftentimes comes up in my videos if I'm playing Hellhorned, right? You've got like a Steelworker and a Demon Fiend, which is unplayable. So you take Steelworker, and then there's a multi-strike in the shop. Do you upgrade the Steelworker with multi-strike? I usually do, even if it's expensive. Because when you have it, you can add offensive infusions to it and try to make that run work some other way with things like, Endless Fledgling Imp or whatever. In this particular case, I had Cuttlebeard and was shown Titan Sentry, which is nuts. But there was a multi-strike in the shop and an Icy Silliphite. So I made Icy Silliphite my line despite the fact that she was otherwise not very good. And eventually I filled her up with slots and then took found a major refraction in an event. I think I was on ring 3 and built around it, popped off from there. Nameless Siren Infusion, run went straight. It had Stygian, of course, obviously, but it was Frozen Lances, yeah. It was pretty cool. I also think that there was some minor shout out to, what is it called? What is that called? chains. What is this relic called? I know where it is. It's, where are you? The scales, the rationing scales. What did I call it? Chains? What was I thinking of? I was like, it's the judgment chains. No, the judgment chains. If you're curious what my brain was thinking about there, my brain was thinking about, where are they? These, if I can even find them. Here you go, judgmental fittings. That's what my brain was thinking about. I was like, that's a scale, right? No. Anyway, rationing scales did a good job. Cool, we're moving on to Tethys. Hooray, Tethys. I don't want to let this intro go too long, so let's get in on it. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. When I'm recording this, we're close to 3,000. I don't actually know if we've reached it. If we reached it, hello, hooray, we did it. If not, well, okay, let's make it happen, etc., etc. So, cool. Without further ado, let's get in on it. Tethys, don't mess me up, please. I would really like to not lose this run, Tethys. You're the scariest one. No! No monster train, not the dregs. No! Absolutely not. Monster train, you can't do it to me. I have to play this for an hour? Oof. Anyway, well, hope you're all doing better than I am. I'm now playing Tethys with dregs. I'm sure this is going to be an absolutely swimmingly excellent... Watch this. All of them, all the banners are going to be melting, and I'm going to only get Lady of the Reformed and Wigless Tycoon. And that's going to be my whole run. And truly, if that's all that exists, then I probably will lose. But I actually think this clan combo is pretty terrible. Do I think it's worse than the same clan combo with Soulguard? No. I think this one is way worse. Did I say that wrong? Maybe. I think this one's worse. Soulguard's at least a good champion on his own. You find Titan Channel and you can do some work. You can maybe reform him in a spicy way. I've done some jank, but I don't recommend it. Anyway, let's get in on it. We are Tethys Dregs. We're facing Pushback, Talos, Rage Fell, and Chase Seraph. The game wants to kill me. Pushback, Talos, and Rage Fell right into this dirt. We have Crypt Builder, Molded, and Cuddle Hex. Sure, Molded is at least something. Crypt Builder is essentially unplayable, and Cuddle Hex is basically a dead card. Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah, here we go. There's that Remnant banner we love to see. It's going to be Wigless Tycoon, Lady of the Reformed. For good grief. Temples are on 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Enough temples. It's functional. Dupe on 8 is magic side, otherwise useless. There's nothing good. It's kind of all the good stuff spread around. There's a decent magic shop with relic and money on 7, and a similarly decent steel shop with an event and health. There's a lame trinket shop on 6. It competes with a really good magic shop, which I like. It's got the vortex and the shop and some money, which is great. Hellvent on 5 has an event. Otherwise, it's really a steel shop with Horde and boons. Cool. 4 has Horde, Stygian banner, boons, competing with a good steel shop. What I'm hoping to see is just show me a Siren with a multi-strike somewhere. Not that I could actually get it. I don't know. And then, of course, early game, we have that Remnant banner, which I'm sure is doomed, forced on the steel side, and a magic shop on 3 with a Stygian banner. There is another Remnant banner if I would like another Lady of the Reformed. Wow. It's Tethys. Let's click the Forge first. Amazing. I can't wait to not be able to play anything. I'm going to take Conduit, as sad as it is, because it at least makes the Crypt Builders playable on floor, which is better than whatever handheld totem is going to do here. Good grief. Guild marker, do absolutely nothing. No, we take the Worn Grindstone because it might save me. Ugh. Really? This is what you're doing to me, Monster Train? Yeah, I'm not even going to discuss that Horde. Yeah, sure, spikes. That's great. I take this and I just straight up perish. I pass away. I actually just pass away. This run is already a nightmare, and I'm not even out of the beginning yet. Anyway, I'm playing bottom floor here. Look, I know what you're thinking. Why would I do that? The answer is simple. Really good cards on turn 1. Really good cards, actually. We'll take it. I blast some fellas here. I am going to double steward upstairs. Maybe I end up reforming something. I don't know. Cool. I'm going to mold back this dreg. This was the goal. We're going to drop our friends in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess I'm going to play the Cuttle Hex because it'll freeze the dragon then die. Okay. Hey, look. It's sick. I have a Crypt Builder. What could go wrong? Absolutely nothing could go wrong. Just send it. Incredible news. Somehow that floor is actually functional, which doesn't make any sense to me. Let's mold back the Cuttle Hex here. I'm taking 5 no matter what you do. That's Monster Train, I think. You put the Cuttle Hex in front, it eats this whole wave, dies, and then we get 2 hits. Fair enough. Better than it could have been. Great. Play, drag middle, and then we wait on the last guy. The Cuttle Hex froze something. I was very confused for a moment. I take my 5. I'm happy about it. I Crypt Builder and end the combat. Okay, we lived. Monster Train Y. Mollusk Mage. No, we're going to take Crystallis. I need more power for Conduit, please. Stealth? Well, it's good but not good. I don't... Oh, that's spicy, I suppose. I don't like the stealth here because I really don't want more units, but if I end up getting forced down the Remnant Banner path, is it important? I don't know. I have to go Steel Shot. There's no universe. Unless I get so unrelievably lucky on the magic side, I have to go Steel. Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, so we're seeing a Remnant Banner? What does that mean? What could that be that was good? Could be Paraffin Enforcer, would be functional at least. Bolton Encasement is a good card to reform. I like it. It's not an incant. I should take it. It's too important to skip. We go Remnant. I need a banner, I suppose. There's a multi-strike. Watch, it's going to be terrible. You know, Paraffin Enforcer, multi-strike, yeah? The Lady of the House is good, but it's going to be Enforcer here, because Enforcer says scaling on the box. And I'm going to give him the multi-strike, because that at least seems like a good idea. I don't know what my infusion is going to be. I could attempt to overstack him, but I think I desperately need to wait, actually. Spell Chain. Is there anything here I would Spell Chain? No. None of these are worth it. We're sitting at 0 and we're sitting pretty and we're happy about it. If there were a plus 25 in here, by the way, I would grab it right now, but there's not, so I won't. Give me a unit draft was what I was hoping for. I think I can get away with this. You got a defensive friend here. Guess we're playing bottom floor again. You just Shadow Realm a dude and then hit that other guy and we chill. I tank with a drag here. Ooh, I tank with a Train Steward. It's better. Tanks the whole floor. It's good. And then we drag middle. And then I swing this guy down here and it's fine. It's probably the best I'm going to do. I do get the Collector, which is nice. I like it. I stealth downstairs because reasons. I drag. We at least kill a guy, which is good. Do I win? No. What we do... And look, I know it's going to be weird. I'm going to mold. We play Cuttle Hex. Unbelievable. I think I put Cuddle Hex middle, so I maybe freeze 2 things. Yeah, this is nonsense. We do Cuddle Hex, I Frozen Lands out upstairs, I play the Burden, and I freeze the Molded here. Look at this strategy. I am a genius. And then I think for a moment. When is the appropriate turn to do this? A difficult question indeed. I think I want to drop Stew in front here. I mean, you may as well play him, right? And then I get a Dreg to swing at least, which is something. I want these burdens out. It's going to freeze this Dreg. I'm building a final floor, okay? I'm building this. We're doing it. Okay, we didn't hit the Crypt Builder. That's pretty rough. So now we do Molded. Gonna do the Paraffin Enforcer because it's gonna at least do a full round swing. We play the Dreg, which attacks. I play a Train Steward, which attacks. My god, we did it! By 2 hit points, we have slain the beast. Good grief. Give me, like, Lady of the House or something. That would be great. Titan's Gratitude, Ice Tornado, Energy Siphon. That was a really good navigation of that ring, by the way. I did a good job there. I want to call attention on it. I'm going to mess up somewhere else in this run, and we're just going to forget that ever happened, but it's okay. I'm going to click on Purifying Cleanse, because I think reforms are going to matter. Yeah. Give me... I mean, I may as well self-infuse him, right? That works. Yeah? 2 burnout, apply like 5 million rage. Okay, here we go. That's the run we're having today. Am I going to dupe him right away, or am I going to go left and look for holdover on a something? Holdover Molded could be cool. Duping him right away is spicy. I don't know about the dupe right away angle. I think we're okay. This is going to be spicy on ring 3, though. Talos at 0 is not bad. I'm going to go left. I think... Yeah. I could see Shark or something. It would be fine. Holdover. Actually nuts. We're actually cracked. Old Kalia, Nameless Siren, no. We are actually out of control. What is this thing? This is a horde. I can take this now. Ooh, baby, Advanced Prototype is actually spicy, and I'm here for it. Resin Block is nice with the holdover, the moldover is what I like to call it, but it is pretty good. Moldover is a nice pickup here with the Resin Block. It's pretty on lock too, right? I'm not that concerned with it. Oh yeah, I shouldn't actually have duped here anyway. I don't have a friggin'... I don't have a temple until ring 5. Good grief. So that definitely actually conveys to me I think I really do need to Advanced Prototype here. I need power right now. Yeah, I'm going to take the Prototype. I actually think that's super correct. We will do Moldover. This is huge. A real big swing on this guy. Big fan. Great. We're going to look in the caverns real fast. Be a card 5 times. I mean, I'm actually just going to X1 the Moldover, and I can just reform things and go mad with power. It's pretty consistent. We'll take an X1 on that, yeah. That's actually kind of nice, seeing that whole thing line up. Whew, man, topping, that doesn't make any sense. Top shopping is what I meant to say. The holdover is huge. The power-up is real. Wow, we hit it up here too. Now, I'm good to elevator here. Let's just say it. I think it's fine. I want to play the Dreg. Tethys is going to chill down here. We're going to Crypt Builder out this guy's face. I'll holdover Molded. I'm going to play the Paraffin Enforcer somewhere else. I guess it's not bad to put it middle, but I'd like to have, you know, things behind the better ones. So we'll play him middle. He kind of just chills there. It's fine. Okay. Now we get Big Friend here, which is good. He drops in, crumbles some guys. This is pushback, so let's train steward here, I think. Well, molded. How do I feel about pushback here? 2-5 gets pushed. I could stop this with the dragon front, which is kind of cheeky. Interesting. This does mean the correct order is present. I do want to play every single bloody train steward that exists in the world, pretty much. These are super good, it turns out. And I'd like to drop in Mr. Cuttlehex, actually. This guy's doing a good job. Okay. Now, what's happening? Dreg returned to me. Okay. Dreg is now chilling. He's got 4 burnout. He's doing an okay job. Mid-floor, this is not a great setup. Okay. I will play the train steward upstairs because this train steward is nuts. This guy's crazy good. Yeah, let's drag middle here. Hits there. I'm going to Frozen Lance down to that point. We kill everything. I can now freeze this Frozen Lance for a later time. Seems okay. Top floor is going to do great work. Molded. Cuttlehex, let's go. You'll burn out, but that's fine. You kill the floor. Now, what you do is you just go upstairs, you Crystallis the boss, and they take 60. And then we are just going to drag in front to not mess with the ordering here. Seems good. Drag middle. Good. Yeah, it's like 60 damage straight there. We clear bottom, which is excellent news. I am molding back the Cuttlehex. Like, if this guy dies, I'm not that pressed about it. Does he swing? No, he does not swing. I could make him swing with this Cuttlehex, and then we do a lot more work to the floor, which is good. Burnout, burnout. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we chill. We chill. Okay. I am holding on to stuff, which is cool. I like that for me. Molded. Bring back Super Cuttlehex here. He's incredible. We drop this lad in. He's doing excellent work. I think we can actually go crazy if I Purifying Cleanse here. Yeah, that's pretty good. We then Crypt Builder. We Frozen Lance, Frozen Lance. I will mold over. You may as well. And I think we just chill. This is plenty strong here. And then we just reform the other guy and we win this combat. Hey, look, it's my other molded. Cool, good job. Bring this lad back, play him down. W. Good job. Okay. It's good, it's good. Train stewards helped. Snap, click, wax, and spike here, I think. It's scaling, it's burnout. We like these things. Sacrificial Resurrection is a card that could be played that's not terrible, but I don't know about that, really. It's a little tricky. It does get rid of deadweights, potentially, but the draft it pops out is fine, but it's just the wax and spike here. Eel Gorgon. Wait, Eel Gorgon? Wait, how? Now, that's... How does that work for me? You realize that's a multi-strike infusion, right? Makes him more expensive, but hitting 3 times is pretty good. I like him giving himself burnout here and then just getting reformed when he dies, and we go mad with power. This is spicy, though. Eel Gorgon pivot is potentially possible. What I'm thinking of happening here is I take the Eel Gorgon pivot, and what this does is it makes large stone good, right? It makes large stone from this shop good, and then I just put Tethys behind it on middle, and they kind of just rock out, and then eventually we get a space, and we play 3 of these crazy dudes upstairs, and they go mad with power. I think the shop diversity that Gorgon brings here is spicy enough to be worth it. So I'm going to take draw, because that's okay. Yes. And we're going to go left because reasons. We pyre remains. I will look for... Ooh, Chillwind is spicy. The only thing this affects is Crypt Builder. I think I'm going to take Chillwind because then Tethys might actually be more useful in the mid game. You know, kill the guy or something. Sure, pivot here, it's fine. We're going to drop something. I don't know what yet. Yeah, so like Large Stone being a viable pick here is actually pretty important. I think, anyway. Now, I could re-roll this because I probably will, because a plus 25 would be pretty cool. But this is a very respectable mid-floor thing that I can reform because reasons, and I'm okay with it. Let's just take the Battlestone here and re-roll. No, we don't re-roll, actually. We chill, I think. We super chill. When do I do this dupe? Is it late? I think I actually have to do it here. I probably should have saved enough money there to do the dupe. Yeah, that's fair. Let's cut a Train Steward. So what I should have done is maybe re-rolled that and then put a plus 25 or put the Battlestone in the Paraffin Enforcer. The thing is this Gorgon is going to clap and I respect its hustle. Let's remove a Dreg. Cuddle Hex has been like annoyingly useful, so I'm going to keep him around for the moment. And we move on. Imagine if I had taken the Guild Marker. You're right, I'd be dead by now. Anyway, Eel Gorgon is what lets me do stuff like take this Ancient Hate and feel okay about it. So this actually super matters to me. You just drop this downstairs and go, or I'm gonna play the middle because I actually, yeah. You play the middle. Doesn't matter really. I wouldn't have gotten the kill here, but let's just get guys killed. They don't matter that much. But the idea is I want to be able to get the Collector here. Yeah, spicy. Although not very spicy, because... What am I doing? Am I reforming here? I guess so. I will incant here. It's at least going to kill, like, close to the front guy. Sadly, we don't get him entirely, but... It's okay. I lose the Collector because this draw is just that garbage. I need very badly to cut Dregs out of this run, actually. They are pretty rough, is what I will say. We're going to tank on a Train Steward up top. It'll do. Okay, we missed the Collector. It's sad. We're all sad about this. We're going to incant on middle and just bring back whatever we can. Top floor's okay. Great work. Go team. Just incant here. It's wise. I will just heal him. There's no reason not to, right? It just kills this guy. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is the Horned Warrior with a large stone and damage shield 3 that's going mad with power here. I mean, this is 150 damage. That is downright respectable. Get this Dreg killed. Or this thing killed. Top floor is good. Mid floor is super good. Yeah, feeling pretty good about where we're at. Wax and Spike is pretty spicy upstairs. I am a fan of it. Yeah, and we incant on middle, and we almost kill that floor, and we chill. I get burnout downstairs. They're going mad with power. We're doing it. Okay. If Gorgon dies, I don't really care, actually, which is a very interesting thought to have. It's true. Let's send him to the back and clear this floor a bit. It's fine with me. Top floor is cleared. I only think I need the one molded right now. Yes, I think that's true. So we already played the one molded, I believe. Yes, we did. So don't play the other. I'm going to drop in Mr. Molten Encasement and a Train Steward because it's just going to do some damage here. Top floor is rocking out. Feels pretty decent. Okay, now setting up top floor to actually win is kind of interesting. What I'd like to do is Crypt Builder bottom to push them back and clear the back lines. I'm going to extend the burnout on Paraffin Enforcer. I'm going to reform a Dreg, and we're putting it downstairs because it's doing a lot of damage and then burning out. I'm going to mold another Dreg here, and just, again, we're going to do damage here to this boss. The stealth is useful because it guarantees turns here, which is good. Pretty solid. We're also sub 50, which is respectable, so there is that as well. Cool. Does not really matter what I'm reforming, but I do want the molten encasement upstairs. It matters. We mold back the best Dreg that money can buy, drop him in, and we just hit here for the best we can. We only do a little bit because Frostbite, but I think top floor will crumble the boss here with the stealth there. Yeah, we did it. We're so good at the video game. The other cool thing I didn't talk about with this Eel Gorgon is that I can reform it a couple times, give it some burnout, and it'll actually live. Let's click Unnamed Tome. Yes. Let's click Hallowed Halls. Wow, okay, yeah, sure. That's fun. I like that. Now we go right. I'm going to be self-infusing here. It's good. I need to look at this shop. Quick is pretty excellent on him. I do have an Incan Armor 2 there. That's kind of spicy. Oh, Combustible Wax is actually disgusting here. Votive Key is no. Although it is Endless Molten Encasement, but Combustible Wax is the hit. We're going to self-infuse here for sure. Oh my gosh, the -2 on Hallowed Halls for sure. We're going to ramp. This is ramp time. Paraffin Enforcer, let's go. Into Paraffin Enforcer, let's go. Amazing. Purge, honestly, I just want to remove units, so I'm going to buy some of those. Now, is it quick? Probably. I think so. It makes you go. It makes you go very fast, and they're liable to just be dying and coming back constantly. It's not great, but they ramp very quickly here. So there's that. 2 hits. I mean, if I plan on this, I'm going to get only 1 more, so there's 2 of them on the floor, and then hopefully my goal is to jam another couple Train Stewards on there. So I take space coming up, go to 6 space, which lets me play 3 of them normally. So it's going to be Paraffin, and then 2 Stewards, which are going to be rando tanks here, because they just have damage shield and are doing great, so... It also makes quick even better. This is, the thing is this is assuming I'm hitting some kind of holdover or spell chain on the... Yeah, on the Hallowed Halls, which is not guaranteed. I don't think the Runestone is the right play here. I'm just debating if I reroll for a +25 or if I accept quick. It's a lot of damage. I guess I could also use the Molten Encasement with 2 of them, in which case the quick wouldn't matter. Let's re-roll this, actually. Okay, they gave me the multi-strike here. I mean, with stealth active, I think this is nuts. This is like truly crazy scaling. So I'll take the double multi-strike here. We're gonna probably then use the mold over on the stealth tomb. So let's purchase some removals, or a removal at least. I want to be able to re-roll this next shop. It will matter to cut as many of these dregs out as possible. They're super annoying. Cool, we're powerful now? Yeah, we're powerful. I'm actually going to purge a Frozen Lands. I think we can do this. The goal here is to shrink my deck to the point where I'm seeing that Hallowed Halls fast enough. Spikes. This is Hidden Assault. I can do this. I was going to say if this is Harvesters, maybe not. But Hidden Assault I can do. Cool. So the angle is... I can't even do anything on bottom floor. So it's going to be Molten Encasement, Paraffin Enforcer Friend on middle. And then I guess Tethys is going to go bottom and die. Here's a Train Steward who's going to die. Here's a Tethys. Tethys, you lived. How did you live? Let's get rid of this Dreg. Cool. And then we do Molten Encasement, Paraffin Enforcer middle. I think that's going to be our best bet here. We'll need to answer the back fella, but I think it's just going to be CuttleGorgon upstairs, right? Seems pretty solid. By Frozen Lance or something. I do want to Purifying Cleanse something. Tethys, how are you hitting anything? That's impressive. 10, 6. I can actually keep... I can get this Dreg to swing. Because he's currently taking 16. Feed's in the back, but I think we have the Gorgon is going to do it. It kills that front guy. Yeah, I'm on board with this. Extend the burnout of Middleman. I think it matters. Top floor does kill that guy and then eats its own Ember Drain, which is great. This is going to be a weird setup. Okay, so the angle is we Frozen Lance middle here. Yes, which kills the back guy outright. I probably consider Train Steward upstairs as a face tank here. It's not bad, right? No, it's actually pretty good. Let's get Cuttlehex shot and then shoot one of these guys down here and we're fine. Yes. Cool. Alright. Now, this is when things get pretty spicy. Who do I want in the reform pool here? Great question. I can kill my mid-floor and then do some nonsense if I would like. I can pick and choose, which is interesting. Let's Hallowed Hall's middle and just see what happens here. Who do we get? Cool, that is pretty strong. I'm going to Molded back Tethys, and I'm going to Molded back the Train Steward. You're going to have a hard time kind of seeing what the play here is until you see what the play here is. That's just going to be the true statement of the day. What is my angle? What is happening? Great question. Okay, mid-floor looking like it's not having a good time. Who am I reforming? I think it's just singular reform here. I actually have no space anyway. Cuttlehex, I believe. Incredible. I'm going to mold back something just to say I did. And so I can reform my guy. And we chill. Cool. Oh, we froze the other one. That's neat. Thanks, Cuttlehex, I guess. Right. Remember, we have to deal with Harpy. Yes, Harpy is a challenge. Cool. So, how does one deal with Harpy that's doing a lot of damage? Answer is, this is what, 50? No, math. Math is hard. This is 43. So if I can keep Gorgon above 43, he swings. I could also abuse Molten Encasement here. Yeah, I mean, the angle is for sure going to be... Oh, go upstairs, Molded, back Mr. Enforcer. This guy is going to go nuts and just go absolutely ballistic on mid-floor here. We pop the stealth and he just goes crazy, and then even Cuttlehex goes mad with power. That's true. I do want to kick him to the back. I think it'll matter. Yeah, it doesn't help now, but it will. Trust. Burnout 7, burnout 9. I guess I'm going to heal upstairs and just deal with that, and then we get this drag shot, and it's even better. It's like, oh no, but I hit for 90 or something. I think we also freeze this Crypt Builder, which is spicy. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. That's okay. We draw cards. Cards are drawn, yes. A Frozen Lance is power. Yes, Frozen Lance is power here. Crystallis is power here. Okay, how am I going to keep anything alive? I'm going to play the Molded. You've got some options here. I can jam a whole bunch of trash into my top floor, but I really want to be able to reform the Paraffin Enforcer behind the Gorgon is the play. So we just hold over the Molded, and then, I don't know, let's look at Tethys and make her feel bad. And then we sit. Hitting the Hallowed Halls is spicy. Okay. Mold. Paraffin guy. He needs to land in and swing. Cool, he wins. I was going to say, I just need one round and we get there. So we got there. Good job. Go team. Cool. Honestly, I mean, we actually win on the front, right? Yeah, because Eel Gorgon. Spicy. We get a good relic. Faulty Loader's great. Ice Storm? I mean, it's the best plus 30 I'm going to see. I mean, that's true. Objectively so. Preserve is interesting, but not that great. We're going, what, Magic Shop removals here, I think. Our goal is to cut this deck down. And I think the dregs get in the way in a big way. The Train Stewards, I don't mind too much. A couple of them is good. How do I feel about Ice Storm? It's good. I have a lot of shops left. It might be nice to have a spell that actually hurts the enemies. You know, that's a fair fact. Sure, we'll take this. I want to avoid taking too many things. Votivary's kind of spicy. I don't think I care about Votavary here. I don't have Harvest or anything I really want to deal with. We have the line. I just need to make it work. So we go left. I'm going to cut. Yeah, we don't go right. I already have the best relic for my job. I already skipped the other one that was great. Got 20 consumes? Yeah, brother. 20 consumes. Meanwhile, Hallowed Halls has just popped off in a major way, so I am going to click the holdover on that because I think that's going to be correct. It's just going to be great. Let's 20 consume a Frozen Lance because I am a genius. And then we're going to remove dregs because they're not good. I might let Cuttlehex make it to the end, honestly. You ready to go, Cuttlehex? Spell Chain. I could have just as easily spell chained that Hallowed Halls and been very happy with it. I'm going to 10 in Piercing the Ice Storm here. Buff that thing up a bit. -1s. How do I feel about them? 90 gold for a removal is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, especially with... I could put Gorgon on the floor. Good grief. Cut this drag out. He's really bad with this holdover now. I think the -1 is good. Put it into Crystallis or something. I don't expect that I'm going to go... I guess I could go Conduit too. I just took Chillwind for the mid-game help. I'm going to save my money, probably. What's coming up? What do I want to do? I could just straight up upgrade a couple Train Stewards and be happy with it. What is it competing with? A Magic Shop, Money, Horde? I actually might go right here. Yeah, Magic Shop. But what do I want is the thing. There's no removals on that side. Steel Shop's dead too, but I guess I could put a +25 in a Train Steward or something. Maybe see an Overflow. I guess it's better. The Horde could just as easily be something crazy too, right? So, I don't know. Money buys a removal, actually. I think the money is the right choice, honestly. Let's get Crypt Builder down to 2. I think that is going to be an always pick. Because I might go harder, but I don't see myself doing it. Spell Chain Purifying Cleanse? No. I think we just chill. Move on at 85. I'm good about this. I think we've managed to pull off the Tethys dreg run. It's looking pretty spicy. I think we have the pieces. I don't really need Tethys anymore is the thing. This is what we're going to learn real quick. I don't think this is Tethys's game anymore. I think this is Gorgon and then like triple Gorgon and Paraffin Enforcer into Relentless or something, and you just full send this, and it's like, great job. Cool. You could play Tethys. I don't need to kill that guy. Sure, Tethys, go die. I gotta be careful. Tethys is kind of annoying. She's actually worse to leave alive. Or to kill, rather. Cool, so we play this. I get Train Steward shot on middle. I Hallowed Halls upstairs, and we go mad with power, right? Incant. Cool. Kill my guy on middle, please. I'd like to... Oh, God, that's happening. I was about to be like, what's happening? Oh, yeah, spicy. Got it. Cool. So they pop out. This is going to be strong. And then I could just leave this floor until I need it. But let's Ice Storm the middle because I'm scared. He lives. What have I done? It's okay. Just hit upstairs. It's fine. I just don't play these units, I think. We sit on the tome. Yeah, I mean, maybe she goes upstairs here. She does. Oh no, what have you done? You have made such a grievous mistake. Click Hallowed Halls first. Okay. It's not as good. That's okay, though. Let's... I don't need Moldover that much. Sure, 241. I mean, you may as well plug another 50 in there, right? I mean, it's whatever. Sure, put another 50 in there. Fine. It's like I'm happy to hit that. Do some damage to the pyre, or rather the foul. I'm really in a crazy place on this run, huh? Oh yeah, there's Train Steward, by the way, who is now officially popping off. I don't think I can play another Train Steward here, but I do want to incant. It's fun. So, this is actually kind of weird, but kind of sick. If I get Paraffin Enforcer in front of the Gorgon and then just play a whole bunch of stuff, this goes mad with power because he scales, and then of course they lose the rage, but I don't really care. Like, that was a lot of damage, huh? We actually have a pretty stable floor here, yeah? The order is pretty solid. I'm gonna take a ton of damage though. Let's just don't mess around and we'll just play it like this. This is, even if he doesn't end up in front, it doesn't matter, right? I'm only gonna hold over one. I'd rather see other cards, is the thing. This evolved from Moldover into everything else. Yeah, sure. Reroll them first, see what we hit. Order is fine. It does not really matter. Sure. Do it. Cool. The ramp on this is so fast, though. We've already done a lot of damage to the boss. So let's see if I can reorganize this. I do want my friend in front. The ideal order is like Train Steward, Paraffin Enforcer, then Gorgon. But anyway, let's hit the boss for like 50 or something, and top floor doesn't matter. Cool. Do I win just playing? I win just not doing anything fancy at all, but I can do better here. Yeah, cool, great. Good, and then we just incant, and it's like one round, and he goes mad, and then it's pew 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 pew, and it's over. Yeah, I need to remove units because they are clogging up my stuff. Or I could take spells. Right, because I don't need low card draw. I can take Ice Empire, for instance. That is a good spell. I like how spicy this has become. This is like such a weird... Gorgon is now being has been involved in my line now. I don't take space anymore because I'm just going ham. Like, the ideal floor is double Enforcer Gorgon, actually. Guess that's true. The only problem is Train Steward's really good at a lot of stuff. But I don't need space here. I guess I could... I'm going to draw on this, I think. And I think we go... I mean, you're thinking about the damage incoming from the Divinity waves is the question mark. That is a fair question mark to be asking. Like, huh, what does that mean for me? But there's ways we could solve it. Split Anvil is pointless. Lightstone Casing, I guess if they gave me a spell chain right now. I should have maybe looked, but I didn't even think about it. Do I have another temple? I do. I could look. My dupe is on the magic side, so that's kind of cool. I don't think... Tethys, I just don't think you matter at this point. You're not ending up on the floor. No, not a chance. So in that case, I mean, it's not a removal dupe, is it? That is a bit sad. The double stack? No, I don't think so. The plus 10? I mean, you may as well, right? Ice Storm doing 21 is pretty solid here. I'm happy about that. It's a good purchase. I do want my cards to be cheap, I think, because Tethys is no longer relevant. So 21 in piercing is solid. I don't need to do anything fancy here. Yeah, good. We're going to re-roll this. Good grief, another holdover. I mean... I'm seeing a magic shop. I think I hold over the Ice Empire. It's like the best spell in this deck right now. And then we just send it every turn. We make it 0 cost and full send here. And that's very powerful play, right? Now, sadly, no spell chain, which is probably the only thing that would get me to grab it. Although a -2 in a Crystallis suddenly makes this a very playable card. Remember, I don't have Conduit helping out this floor anymore. That's true, so we'll take that. I can purge something I don't want. I actually should do this. Let's toss one of the Crypt Builders, actually. It's going to be very hard to play. I could have taken Split Anvil instead, but I think the Lightstone Casing will pay out. Let's move. I need this trial. Okay. Spikes is fine. I think if it were Heaven's Seal, I might say no. Good grief. Now that's a scary floor. Wow. Yikes. So it's going to be Paraffin Enforcer living upstairs. Yep. I'm not even going to play. I will hold over Ice Empire. I do want to get Train Steward killed ASAP here. So I think I play him down below, and I'm going to shoot this fella. And I give him some Purifying Cleanse, and then we move. Okay. Alright, we get the Gorgon, which is solid here. Gorgon can go chill in the back. He ignores everything. It's fine. Bottom floor does get killed. Okay, I think we have the pieces to make this strong as long as I can incant on this turn. Yes. Good. Now, I actually think I want to Ice Storm off floor. So let's actually, first off, Hallowed Halls first. I need Burnout on my guy. Great work, in fact. We Ice Empire for sure up here, which clears everything. Ice Storm is going to go middle. Not ideal. I don't need any more incants, so we'll just pump this floor full. And then I will just buff my guys upstairs. I think it's fine. Okay. The thing is, I need to watch out for incoming damage. Yeah? Right. So this can be tricky. We should Hallowed Halls here. Yes. Do it. That's a good order. I'm a fan of that. We're going to Ice Empire now, which clears everything. Yes. Okay. Molded is not a bad card to hold on to, actually. There's not really that much better. I guess Ice Storm is better. It is free, but I don't care. It's okay. We clear this floor. Okay. It's spicy, but we're doing it. Okay, mid-floor gets the Ice Storm. Incredible. It clears the entire floor. You want a Hallowed Halls because I need my guy back? Great. Good enough. I am going to Crypt Builder first. Actually, no, it's Crystallis, Ice Empire, Crypt Builder. We chill. I mean, there's really not much else to play other than Molded, so I may as well. I mean, I won't. There's no point to it. Yeah? Cool. Tethys. Now, I do want to play this Crypt Builder and get this thing out of my deck so it can go away. Phew, good job. Ice Empire, it doesn't matter the order. We're going to Hallowed Halls here, absolutely. It's a pretty solid floor. I don't want these other guys. We'll hold over the Molded here, it's fine. Yeah, cards that need to be removed. This is what all my money is going to go towards, I'm pretty sure. Just stuff I need to get rid of. Hallowed Halls this first. We're going to scale. Not a great order, but it's fine. We do clear it once we at least hit a few times, which is going to happen. Frozen Lance. We got it all cleared. I should Molded here. I'm saving Unnamed Tome for Relentless. Right? That is important. Okay. Hallowed Halls, it's good. Play the card. Okay. Ice Empire, hold on to it. Don't play Molded, because if I could maybe see Ice Storm, that would be neat. Okay. We don't see Ice Storm. I am going to Hallowed Halls here, though. Got a weird order, but I'm fine with it. I at least get the Crypt Builder out, which is cool. That's good. Especially because that Frozen Lance is out one of these buffoons, which lets me actually win. Yeah. It's actually super critical to the win, is getting this backline guy cleared, because Gorgon does not swing otherwise. It's going to clean up when I have a second Paraffin Enforcer instead, but Gifts for a Guard is cheeky. I could use it to burn stuff. Let's cut. No, I take money here. Yeah. Frenzied Swarm, actually, unironically. Unironic Frenzied Swarm, actually. Yes. Stealth could also be good. I think Stealth is good here. Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. Anything that gives me that defense to swing. Because you're seeing Shade Wings, scary. Go left. Okay, we're duping the lad. The lad. He's here. Okay, great work. Firebox, Melting Spout, Permafrost. 20 consume in there, it's good. No Spell Chain. Though, Intrinsic is spicy. Plus 30 Ice Empire. I mean, this just kills a man, doesn't it? It does. That's powerful. What's in my trinket shop? These are all bad. I should look at the replacements. Light's Gift is disgusting. Okay, Light's Gift is a W then. Okay, well, never mind. Game is easy. I was gonna say, there's ways we can solve this, right? Because getting around a Frenzied Swarm is big, but yeah, we have the answers otherwise. We figured it out. Cool, so plus 30. I mean, we just put this into Ice Empire and it straight kills a buffoon. That's huge. The Intrinsic for sure is Hallowed Halls. Yes. Incredible. I could... Oh my god. Cuddle Hex into Eel Gorgon. You don't even know it does it. What are you talking about? You may think I'm crazy. This is nuts, right? Think about this. It removes those units from the run because they get frozen in my hand. And then I stop drawing them and we're powerful. And eventually I stop drawing other things because I'm drawing 7 cards right now, but it at least freezes, you know, it removes Cuddle Hex. It freezes 2 Train Stewards. That's nuts. That's 3 removals, basically. 3 removals for 25. I mean, Cuddle Hex Infusion. Okay, Mr. Monster Train. You got me. I did it. I'm going to 20 and consume a Frozen Lance because I don't want to play these. They kind of suck. Sure. I'm going to toss a -1 at the Engulfed in Smoke. I think this is probably the most important card I could play. What am I going to permafrost? Anything? No, I'm going to re-roll this. Okay, double stack is now spicy. 4 stealth. This is not that important. Important, because remember, the stealth doesn't work on the Gorgon. It's just like an emergency, oh no, I'm about to die, how do I avoid die button. It's also a good incant, I suppose. I'll 20 consume another Frozen Lance, basically a removal. And I'm going to cut a card, which is going to be one of these stewards, I think. My goal here, actually, no, I'm going to make it the Molten Encasement. I don't think this is ever getting played. My goal is to freeze all 3 stewards in my hand and then play everything else, and I'm pretty confident that is a W here. 175 on my Tethys Dregs run, and I'm pretty confident we have this. So I'm feeling good. Thank you, Light's Gift. All right, let's go. Cool. The Frenzied Swarm is an unfortunate pickup, but we still take it, even if we didn't know we were going to get Light's Gift, right? There's no way we would have known. Right, Tethys is a curse, unfortunately. So here is Paraffin Friend 1. We're just going to get him killed and bring him back. And I play literally nothing else. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're going to play him upstairs and get him killed again. Cool. Now what I think I should do actually is get him killed on middle. Spicy. Yeah, get him killed on middle, because then, or bottom? Bottom, yeah. Yeah, he dies on bottom, right? Absolutely. The goal is, I want to put Eel Gorgon up here, and then I wish to, I'm going to kick middle floor back, actually. Yeah. I want to put Eel Gorgon up here. I could have played this off floor in order to avoid the Ember Drain. It's kind of annoying it does that, but it's fine. Yeah, check this. I'm going to kick Eel Gorgon, and I'm going to play him up top, and then we're going to play this out. This looks terrible. Oh no. This is like a super L right here. Very bad. Until you do Eel Gorgon, full send, and behold my power. Then you toss this Ice Storm because it kills everything, and then we go completely mad with power, and we just full W here. Full W. Let's go. just yeah, and look at that. The freeze on the Train Steward. I'm so powerful. Chased is disgusting, by the way. Good God. Chase steals my Light's Gift. I didn't even think about it. It's okay. It's fine. You know why it's fine? Because I just instantly kill this Pyre Wings, and then I just stealth, and no one cares. And then we blast here, and we blast here, and I wax and spike. That's good. And then I play this molded anyway, just so that I guess I could just permafrost it, though. Although it's a great turn because he's on the floor. It's like 1,000 damage. Cool. So we're doing great, in fact. Very strong. Incredible news. We Hallowed Halls first. Send it. Of course. It's good to do. Okay, the order was not ideal here. That's fine. We still just full send this. Hold it over because it's good to have the extra hit. Yeah. Cool. The guys don't even swing. That's fine. He comes back upstairs. He's gonna have a bad time. You Hallowed Halls. I can't believe this is such a... Look at this run. Can we, like... There's no way anyone looks at this and goes, this makes sense. What are you talking about? And then you molded for extra hits. We do another 1,000 here. We freeze the Train Steward in our hand. So now it is no longer... We have removed all these cards from our deck. Incredible. Once I draw another unit, so this other Train Steward or Tethys, I am going to play the Unnamed Tome. Yeah, just keep sending it. It doesn't matter. We're good. It's fair. Shoot. Blast them. Get them. Get them. Yeah, great. We clear the floor. Good job. Cool. Pummel everything. Oh no, it was a Frenzied Swarm. I guess that's not terrible, right? It could have been worse. We're going to Hallowed Halls first here. Yeah, I want to heal that floor. Good order. Blast this guy. Blast this guy. Play the unnamed tome out so I don't have to think about it. Play the molded. We have the floor. I now just need to make sure. I think this is actually the point where we Frenzied Swarm out this nonsense. I don't want them. Yeah, okay. We do that because there's too many of them, and I need to have a very good turn for Seraph. Okay, I actually let this ride as is. The only thing that's kind of unfortunate is that I'm not scaling the Gorgons by playing this way. I think actually we still do it, right? We still do it. If he ends up, as long as he's not in the front, it's not that big of a deal. It's important that he has burnout is the thing. That's kind of the big part of this that I want to make sure we talk about. It's important that he has burnout. That was like the best turn possible. We didn't end up getting it. We actually just straight up win? Good grief. Well, I'm not going to mess with it then, is what it comes down to. These guys, they scale. I guess I will mess with it. Screw you, you don't control me. He's in front. It's terrible. We still win. I don't care. We did it. And well done. Hey, he actually lives. Amazing. He does it. Pew, pew, pew. And then the scaling. And then he swings and it's just mad with power. Excellent work. Go team. All right. Well, no blank pages. I would have skipped them because hallowed halls, but maybe it was the armor. It could have been the armor. I would have taken it. Although at this point, if anything leaks, I'm pretty sure we lose. So there's that as well. All right, we get double enforcers upstairs, which is good. I time this by playing same deal as before, right? One enforcer middle. He dies next turn. One enforcer upstairs. We hold the hallowed halls out. Cool. I think we blast downstairs. We're just looking to pop some hits there. No biggie. Guy is going to get murdered, and I'm okay with it. You do Cuddle Friend upstairs. He dies, which is perfect. Reform. Cool. I then Frozen Lance one of these out, and we Ice Empire. Unfortunately, the order does make this not good, but that's fine. We don't have a killer turn, but that's okay. Now we Hallowed Halls. Gorgon is in the front. It sucks. Life is bad. It's fine. You know what? It could have been worse. We could have been in the audience. So we will play out as much as we can. I think it is correct to do it. Molded, and then I take this Wax and Spike. This is just pure damage increase, which is good. And then we freeze. Yeah, the Train Steward. Perfect. Good job. The scariest wave is coming up. I have a tool for it that I might draft. Might draw in time. We'll see. Hallowed Halls. This is how we keep our floor alive against Crazy Guy. Cool. Molded. Play the card. Good job. Okay. This is how you keep your units alive. You, just let them hit real hard. Can I draw the card that I want? Thank you. Play the Unnamed Tome first. Then Hallowed Halls. Thank you, Unnamed Tome, for existing. Very cool. This is going to be a strong run. You know why this is a strong floor? Because the Gorgon is in the back here, which is a lot of bonus damage anytime I play a card. That's 810 damage through to the boss. Incredible. Well done. And we don't have to do it that way, right? Oh man, we actually get the kill here, don't we? That's crazy. When you see it in this order, I'm tempted to leave it alone, actually. Let's Hallowed Halls off floor, and then... Oh, Hallowed Hall on middle then. I forget you can't play it in that Pyro Room. And then just molded here for the shot. If we're clearing the floor, I'm okay kind of just letting it ride, even though Gorgon is not benefiting from this rage. That is an important point. He doesn't really get anything from this, but I'm not mad about it, right? What's coming up? Spikes, man? Okay. Well, molded. Hallowed halls on an empty floor, it's fine. Again, we're pushing 700 through because I'm letting the paraffin friends scale. This is a powerful way of doing this. Just keep clicking the buttons. It's good to do. Kick them to the back. Spike it. It's fine. Hallowed halls on an empty floor. Frenzied Swarm is tough to play. So I'm just going to drop this now. Anytime I draw a steward going forward, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. 700 damage through, even though we're hitting 5 times. This is a great example of now I'm letting the Paraffin Enforcers carry because I had a really good draw, and so it was worth doing it. Now, you might see we are actually having... one of them is perishing here. But that is a lot of damage that's worth trying to... He lives incredibly. Interesting. Well, we'll let it ride. He isn't dead yet. He dies on this next one. Do we actually get this kill? Presently, incredibly, no. So, this is a cheeky thing, but now I think we actually do the reform here. So I get more turns. Cool. Yeah, that's how you win this, and then we just keep incanting because it's correct to get more hits. Yeah, I mean, that was what we were saving the Hallowed Halls for, was I need to refresh my hit points into Relentless. This guy's doing 22s. That's a lot. I don't need that many hits for these guys to scale into infinity, so we're doing fine. Nice, alright. A tricky run with some competing mechanics, so some things kind of bashing against others in the strategy, but it was evolving, right? I mean, I had this mold over that ended up being useless, but it was very important early, and then we eventually hit the Hallowed Halls. It's a cool kind of evolving run, right? And then you see how the choices you make in the early game, like AKA molded and the dupe I put on it, because I didn't have anything better at the time, became a little bit of an annoyance. They were dead cards, right? They were free, but they were dead. You know, it would have been better if it had been other stuff. I do think these Paraffin Enforcers were incredible. I think the weird Gorgon play here was sick. And is CuttleHex finally going to end up in a thumbnail? I suppose so. Like, if I'm going to have to put the CuttleGorgon? What is... Burnout CuttleGorgon? What do you even name this episode? It's like the CuttleGorgon Enforcer. The CuttleGorgon Enforcer Squad. I don't even know. This is a moment of experience where you get to see how I name my videos. Usually I just kind of look at these and go, all right, what the heck happens in it? Name it something cool. I don't think about it too terribly hard. I have too many videos. But sometimes it's funny to mash them together. I definitely want CuttleHex represented. That's crazy. The Light's Gift was a big pickup, admittedly. I did take this Frenzied Swarm so that I could do that, though. If I had whiffed pretty hard, I would have done a -1 intrinsic Frenzied Swarm, and I would have been trying very hard to use that to keep my floor alive. Obviously, the Hallowed Halls is good, but the problem is the enemy's swinging, right? There are a lot of floors that do 1,000,000 damage, so the Frenzied Swarm was a tool for that. In the end, it ended up being a detriment to my run because I didn't need to use it, but that's okay. Engulfed in Smoke, similarly helpful. This is just 2 turns of my floor doesn't die, or, you know, really 1 turn, and then my Gorgon dies because reasons, Gorgon stuff. But we're fine. We did great. Honestly, a great example also of a run that once you got to a certain power level became stronger with more shards. This was things like -2 Crystallis actually mattered so I could play this thing. So kind of a cheeky run overall. I think usually this clan combo does require some jank nonsense, but this is a strong line that kind of jived in the end. So we take it. Anyway, I think that's 202 wins in the series, which is excellent, so I will let you go there. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.